Welcome back, guys, after a long time. And right now it's time for the 1 month European tour, and we are currently in the first destination, which is Vilnius, Lithuania, the capital city. And I'm gonna show you guys three main stuffs I'm gonna do, three main places I'm gonna visit today. And right now we are in the first place, and it's a neighborhood, iconic neighborhood inside the Vilnius. It's called Uzupits Republic, and it's again kinda Republican, the Republic. And since it's called Republic, it has own constitution, and all these flags explain the constitution in different languages, actually 40 different languages. And actually this one is the first probably Lithuanian language. I don't know, not sure, but we have English version here. Let's check out the constitution, guys. There are some fun stuffs here. For example, you can see the 12th, a dog has the right to be a dog. Walking along the street, you are gonna see other languages. We have here Arabic and many other languages I don't know. This one is Ukrainian, I guess, and probably Chinese or Japanese. Turkish here, Anayasa. Oh, there you are. I'm so surprised, guys. I found my mother tongue here. Imagine, there are 40 languages here, and the official language of my country is here as well. So it's nice. I don't know who has added that, but I am thankful. He made me surprised. And since this is called Republic, there's an official flag and border control service here. And of course this iconic, all iconic. And this place is a souvenir shop and tourist information center for Uzupis Republic. But since this is a border control, you can get a stamp for your passport. You just need to pay a couple of euros and get that stamp. It's nothing official, just a nice memory from Uzupis Republic. One more fun fact: there is an ambassador of this republic, and it's not a human; it's a cat. So the second place we are gonna visit today is related to the dark side of the history of Lithuania. It is KGB Museum. It is directly related to the Soviet Union. As you know, Lithuania was part of the Soviet Union for a long time, until 1990s. So KGB is Security Council of the Soviet Union, and of course in all Soviet countries there's a notorious name of KGB. And whenever you see KGB, people usually remember the dark part, the dark side of the Soviet Union. Of course, it doesn't mean Soviet Union was 100% bad country, but still, this KGB made this country more notorious than any other things. So guys, this is the official name of that museum, and this is how it looks like from outside. On June 15, 1940, Lithuania was occupied by the Soviet Union. In the months that followed, the independent Republic of Lithuania was dismantled and replaced by the Lithuanian Soviet Socialist Republic, a Soviet-controlled state with a new flag, a new anthem, and a new political system. Soviet rule came with the Soviet security services, later known as the KGB. Their mission was to suppress political opposition, eliminate resistance, and maintain Soviet control through surveillance, arrests, interrogations, and intimidation. The building you are seeing became one of the most notorious symbols of Soviet repression in Lithuania. From 1940 onward, it served as the headquarters of successive Soviet security organizations, including the NKVD, MGB, and later the KGB. Thousands of people passed through these corridors. They included politicians, teachers, intellectuals, resistance fighters, and ordinary civilians accused of anti-Soviet activities. Many were interrogated in the cells below ground, where isolation and psychological pressure were commonly used to obtain confessions. Some prisoners were sentenced to long terms in labor camps across the Soviet Union. Others were deported with their families to remote regions of Siberia and Central Asia, where many died from harsh conditions, disease, and starvation. During the years of Soviet occupation, tens of thousands of Lithuanians were arrested, imprisoned, or deported. The largest mass deportations took place in 1941 and again after World War II, as Soviet authorities sought to eliminate opposition and collectivize the countryside. This room over here, they are all documents shredded by the Soviet soldiers, KGB officers, right before the collapse of the Soviet Union. Today, this former prison is preserved as part of the Museum of Occupations and Freedom Fights. Its cells, interrogation rooms, and execution chambers stand as evidence of a period when fear and repression were used to control an entire nation. These walls no longer imprison people. Instead, they preserve the memory of those who suffered here and remind future generations of the human cost of totalitarian rule. Yeah, that's the maximum freedom you can get as a Soviet prisoner, guys. You are outside, you see the sky, sunshine, but still you have been surrounded by the cells. Alright, mission completed. Last time we failed to see the Communist Museum in Croatia. If you have watched the video, I guess you didn't. So this time it was amazing. It was not positive side of the communist history. You can say, oh, is there a positive side even? Yes, there are positive sides of the Soviet Union as well. It's always like that. Bad sides, good sides in all ideology, all the systems, maybe all the governments as well. So yeah, it was good to get informed about the dark side of the communist history. And I hope you guys lived the vibe. When you visit these places, such kind of places, you don't feel really positive, impossible. You feel a bit blushed, but still it's historical place and you kind of feel yourself in that moment. That matters. So that's the second thing you can visit, you must visit actually, in Vilnius. And let's move to the third one. Okay, the third and last part will be a bit of exercise because we are gonna climb to the Gediminas castle, which is located up there. I hope there's a nice viewpoint from there. Alright guys, I tried to show you guys the three important places. If you come here one day, you can see these places or explore more and let the people know about your experiences. So I was here for a short time and that was a great experience. Vilnius is very tidy, nice place to visit for a short trip, let's say. And since you are here, you have to see other pre-Baltic countries as well, or just not real far from here there's a Kaunas, other city, if you have more time. you can visit that city as well. So from Lithuania, it's all. See you in my next video. Ciao.